I don't know how many of you can relate to this, but I realized lately that I no longer have any original thoughts, which means that all of my thoughts and feelings and opinions have actually been borrowed by what I see on the internet, and it is no longer my own. Now, I thought this was completely normal until I read this article on Substack called How to Start Having Original Thoughts. And it made me think about how fucked we are as a generation that we do not have our own opinions anymore. Anyway, the article was so insightful that I wanted to share a few things that I learned from it. So the first thing that the writer says is that having your own opinion and being an independent thinker is not a trait, it is a muscle that you practice. Which means that people who have interesting ideas and thoughts are not born that way. They just sit with ideas long enough to start having interesting things to add to it. She goes on to say that the reason we have no original thoughts is because our environment is designed in a way where we read something, see something, and we can share it immediately without first understanding or doing something with that information. This lack of friction is what causes us all to have the same opinion. And she suggested that after you watch a movie or read a book, before you find out the reviews or run to the comment section, you need to sit with it, sit with your thoughts and understand what you think about it. She says that you need to capture your raw reaction before the internet gets to it. This is so true because nowadays when I watch a movie and I don't know what to think about it, I literally go to YouTube and I read the comment section and I choose one which resonates the most with me instead of creating my own feedback. The second thing that she said was that you should not be embarrassed of your half-formed thoughts. Half-formed thoughts are still thoughts in progress. And to start with the why, which means that if you don't agree with something, start by saying that you don't agree with it and then figure out the why. It is in this figuring out that you become an independent thinker. And my favorite part of the article is the outro, where she says that you're not trying to be someone else, you're just trying to find out who you are underneath all this content consumption and borrowed opinions. And that we need to sit quietly long enough to notice our thoughts come up before we let the internet answer them for us. So interesting.